Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to take a deep dive into the Capital University of Science and Technology, or as most people call it, CST. We're going to break down everything you need to know, from where it started to where it stands today on the world stage.
So here's how we're going to tackle this. We'll start with its origin story, then jump into the academics, its 6 core faculties. After that, we'll check out its rankings and research, get a sense of what life on campus is like, and wrap up with how you can actually get in. Sound good? Let's do it.
Okay, let's kick things off with where it all began. To really get a handle on what CUS is today, you've got to go back to its roots. Its journey is pretty fascinating. It's a real story of growth and ambition.
So, picture this. It's 1998. CUST doesn't even exist yet. It's actually just the Islamabad campus of a different university, Mejo. But fast forward to 2015, after years of hard work and building a solid reputation, a huge thing happens. The Parliament of Pakistan passes the CUST Act, officially making it its own, independent, federally chartered university. That right there is the moment CUST was officially born.
All right, so we know its history. Now let's get into the good stuff. What can you actually study there? The whole academic side of CUST is built around 6 main faculties. Think of these as the engine room of the entire university.
So here they are. You've got engineering, computing, management and social sciences, health and life sciences, pharmacy, and they even have a whole section for associate degree programs. It's a really diverse setup, which means there's something for pretty much everyone.
And get this, spread across those 6 faculties, CUST offers a grand total of 46 different degree programs. And that's not just a big number for the sake of it. It shows they're serious about offering specialized paths for students, from their very first year as an undergrad all the way up to earning a PhD.
So if you're just starting out, the choices are huge. You've got all the hot tech fields, right? Like computer science and software engineering. Then there's the classic stuff like electrical and civil engineering. But they also have a professional doctor of pharmacy, a business degree, even psychology. It's basically a lineup built for what the job market is looking for right now.
Okay, so what if you've already got your bachelor's? Well, CUST lets you go deeper. We're talking about degrees like the MBA, a super specific MS in project management, and of course, more technical master's programs in things like computer science and engineering. It's all about that next level of specialization.
And then you've got the top of the academic ladder, PhD programs. CUST is a place where you can do doctoral research in major fields like computer science, management, and even biosciences. And this is a really big deal because it shows this isn't just a place that teaches what's already known. It's a place where new knowledge is actually being created.
Okay, so they've got tons of programs. That's great. But the real question is, are they any good? How does CSCT actually stack up against other universities? To figure that out, we've got to look at the rankings and their research output. That'll tell us where they really stand, both in Pakistan and around the world.
Let's kick off with the world stage. The Times Higher Education Rankings, which are a pretty big deal, place CUST somewhere in the 601 to 800 range globally. Now, if we narrow our focus just to Asia, the QS rankings have it pegged at number 160. These numbers aren't just for show. They're a solid sign that QSUST is recognized internationally.
Now, this next part is huge, especially if you're an engineer. CUST's engineering degrees have what's called the Washington Accord Accreditation. So what does that mean? It means your CUST engineering degree is recognized in countries all over the world. The US, UK, Australia, you name it. It literally opens up a world of career opportunities. And it's not just about international recognition. Back home, CUST is rock solid. Every single program is accredited by Pakistan's Higher Education Commission, the HEC. And on top of that, the specialized stuff, engineering, computing, business, they all have the official green light from their respective national councils. So you know you're getting an education that meets some seriously high national standards. You see this quote? Research is a crucial part of CUST's vision and mission. And trust me, they're not just saying that. They actually have an HEC-recognized Office for Research and Innovation. They call it ORIC. Its whole job is to take the smart ideas from campus and turn them into real-world products and solutions. This makes research a core part of who they are.
All right, enough about academics and rankings. A university is so much more than just books and lectures, right? What's it actually like to be a student there? Let's talk about campus life at CSUT. What happens outside the classroom?
Okay, here's something really cool and pretty unique. CUST has the largest energy-efficient campus in all of Pakistan. And that's not just some buzzword they throw around. They have a whole department dedicated to sustainability. It shows they're really thinking about the future and their environmental impact.
This really sums up the vibe at CUST. On one side, you've got the serious academic stuff, the 6 faculties, all those degree programs, foreign qualified professors, but on the flip side, you've got a really active campus life. We're talking more than 8 sports facilities, cricket and football grounds, tennis courts, the whole shebang. It's definitely a place where you can work hard but also play hard.
So for this last part, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's say you're listening to all this and thinking, hey, this sounds pretty good. How do you actually go from being interested to becoming a student at CSUSD? Let's walk through. First things first, let's talk about money, because it's important. CUST gives out over 500 million Pakistani rupees in scholarships every single year. That is a staggering amount of money, and it shows they're seriously invested in making sure talented students can afford to go there no matter what their financial situation is.
And that $500 million rupees isn't just one type of scholarship. It's spread out. There are scholarships based on your grades, some that can even cover your entire tuition. There are scholarships based on financial need, and there are specific ones for grad students. The point is, there are a bunch of different ways to get financial help.
So if you're thinking of applying, here's the game plan. It's pretty simple. Step 1, make sure you actually meet the academic requirements for the program you want. Step 2, take a look at the fees so you know what the costs are. And step 3, and this is key, dive into all those scholarship options to see what you can apply for. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
And that really brings us to the big picture question, doesn't it? You've got this university with a global footprint, a serious focus on research, and this very modern approach to things like sustainability and campus life. When you put all that together, you've got to wonder, is this what the future of higher education in Pakistan looks like? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.